Okay, last things I want to talk about is, we talked a little bit about sending log messages to the event log in Core Manager when things are good or things are bad. That's one way of addressing problems in your design. But what you want to use is Q-SYS Reflect, right? Q-SYS Reflect is just a native part of Q-SYS. It is a web-managed monitoring system where everything that's in your design, the cores, its peripherals, and third-party devices, all get their statuses magically going up to the cloud where you can look at them from anywhere in the world through the Reflect dashboard. Now, not every third-party device is going to automatically do that for you. You may need to add some hooks to make that happen. So if you have a plugin that is Reflect manageable, you can go to it, like our immersive Solstice pod. If I look at its properties, I'll see that it's got a property called is managed, and by default it's set to no. I want to change that to yes. And when I do, keep an eye on the inventory. When I change that to yes, click, it actually now jumps over to my inventory. It now treating itself as if it were a native Q-SYS device, an inventory object, and that is the thing that will report up to the cloud. So that's one very nice way of getting your plugins to report to Reflect, is just by making them managed. You can choose to keep them off if you so desire, but I would set them to yes. The other way, if you're not using a plugin itself that has that capability, then you're probably going to be resorting to taking status information from within the device. Like if this is a user component that someone's built, or a less robust plugin that might have an internal status mechanism, but not one that is configured to report up, like these Kolarchik TV controllers. We have these little flags that say status and status 1. They came in with a device, but they're not hooked up to anything yet. What you can hook them up to is something called the monitoring proxy. Go to your inventory, go to control, select monitoring proxy. This is basically a generic reporter device. It doesn't know what you're connecting to at the moment, but it's got a pin for its status. I could connect the status of my display to that, and then whatever's coming out of the status control pin for the Kolarchik TV will go into the monitoring proxy, and that, again, because it's in our inventory list, is one of the things that is automatically reported up to the cloud. And then you enter emulation mode and you put in the details here of what the manufacturer is, what its brand name is, things like that.
And if you've passed level 1, you know that if you don't fill out all of the required fields, it's going to give you a fault.
That's correct. All right, so we would do that, another one for our second Kolarchik TV, but we don't really need to go any further than that because you're probably not checking to see if this works with your Reflect account right now, since this isn't connected to a core. All right, those are all the other things we wanted to cover, and now all we have left is one large task for our cameras. Let's take a break, and we'll see you in a little bit.